I think by month 3, I was like, this is almost too easy. Right now, it kind of worked against me because then I tried to go heavy too fast, and then I had some back, and coach was like, "Hey man, just stick with it." You
Yeah.
know, we always sometimes, I'm always a more is better type of guy.
High
That
achiever.
Yeah, that doesn't always work, right? Especially in fitness.
There's something to that where you're waking up and you're like, oh, it's almost like it's like too easy.
Right.
Where you, because the one of the goals that we have when we put this whole thing together was like, how do we make sure that when guys wake up the next day, they're like, okay, I can go do that again,
Hmm.
Because a lot of times guys will train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever, right? But like if you wake up Tuesday morning after Monday workout and you're just like absolutely crushed, well, it's like, how many weeks are you going to do that?
Right.
And if you continue to wake up the next day and you're like, yeah, I can go do that again, and you're seeing like serious results from whatever it be, weight loss in the mirror, body fat percentage, well, how much easier is it going to be able to maintain it, when you actually get to that, whatever your goal is, right?
Even my cardiologist was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Did you start taking those fat shots?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." And that's the only thing that sucks about this right now is the timing and the culture. Like everyone's losing weight through the GLP-1 stuff, and so it's like, "Oh, you took the shot." Like, no, man, I'm doing it the whole fashioned way. Right? I'm like, I'm not. I don't need your validation, but I would like you to know that I'm not taking the shot.
The old fashioned way, just good old fashioned hard work.
Good old fashioned hard work. Exactly.
That doesn't feel too hard. Like I could actually show up and keep doing
Right.
it.
Yeah, but no, what you said, there's truth there because that the program was doing before the first time. I mean, if I look back, I mean, there was probably 3 hours of workouts a day, and so that's not. I was like, I can't. People are like, why don't you go back to doing it? Because I know what it took to do it the first time. I'm not saying I couldn't do it again. I just know mentally, I don't know that I can make that level of commitment because I didn't have kids the first time I did it. Right, I
Mm.
have kids now. I was like, I can't commit to 3 hours of workouts a day and all those. I mean, it was like one day a week rest, and I was like, yeah, there's multiple ways to do it, right? We all know that. But which one's going to fit your lifestyle? And this is fit.
Was it surprising to you that it felt like you ended up, it felt like you had to do less, like not have to spend 3 hours in the gym to get similar
I would
results?
say yes and no. Just because I spent a lot of time while I was getting fat researching how not to get fat, and so like, you learn a lot of different things. You're like, which one's going to work, right?
Mm.
And then I think the one thing at least I learned was I know the one that's going to be most effective is the one I can do the longest,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
That's it. Okay, and I never allowed my brain to get caught up into I got to have results now, right?
Mm.
I think even was I don't know, it might have been you or Sean on one of the early posts. I think in my first few months, I said something like, I'm committed to the long haul, and I think it was actually Sean. Sean was like, if you stick the way you're going, if you stick to this in 6 months, you're not going to recognize who you are, and that's basically where I'm
Oh man,
at.
I love that.
Yeah.
If you're a busy dad over 35 and you've been carrying weight you can't seem to lose and feeling like you just don't have the energy and you know you need to get back in shape before it's too late, then I'd like to give you a free gift. My team and I put together the Busy Dad Kettlebell Blueprint, which is basically 15 years of coaching and specifically the last 5 years working with over 1,500 men one-on-one online and figuring out exactly what works for guys who don't have time for the gym. They don't want to give up all the foods that they love, and they've already failed at this a few times on their own. So we broke everything into a 22-page guide that walks you through the exact 4-step system that we use, how to train from home with kettlebells, how to eat without going on another diet, the daily habits that actually move the needle, and the support and structure that will make this actually stick long term. So no matter where you are right now, if that's just 20 pounds out of shape and soft, or if that's 80 pounds overweight with your health on the line, someone else has already been there and figured it out with us. And I'd like to give you this thing absolutely free. Just go to kettlebelltransformation.co/YT-blueprint. Or you can just click the link below in the description, drop your name and email, and the guide will be in your inbox in 60 seconds. And if you want my team and me to actually coach you through it one-on-one to guarantee your results, then just book a call from the page after you download it. We'll look at where you're at. We'll see if we can help. And if we can, we'll build you a 16-week plan and ship you a full set of kettlebells bought and paid for by us to your door so you can get strong fast and drop the weight with zero guesswork.